Why is this so dark and scary in here? This is creeping me out. I mean, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Sekiro Kita Edition! I'm not creeped out. You're creeped out. Kita doesn't get creeped out. Kita is a time-traveling, world-traveling genius. Samurai shinobi, scythe-wielding warrior man. So 6349256 told me that I was mistaken about something one of the previous episodes. That let me actually show you guys real quick, and I'm gonna start reading some more item descriptions too. It was something that you guys commented on that you're right about, but I'll get to that in a moment. So something I didn't realize because I'm a dum-dum is that you can use the light coin purse right here. And you can also use multiple ones, which was nice to Roger Lost point out to me that you can use multiple, like in Dark Souls 2 or some of the other Souls games like Remastered. But yeah, so as opposed to me trying to sell them. So yeah. Okay, so now that I have some methods for handling this dude right here, let's handle this dude right here. So first thing I'm gonna do is throw on a pacifying agent so he doesn't give me quite as much terror, as terrifying as he is. And next thing is so we can actually do some real damage, since I actually picked up some divine confetti last episode for a total of 4. Ooh. We're gonna do that. 4 usually knocks him out of his groove, and then he's probably gonna try to do an attack on me. Oh, so when he disappears, he always goes to the far edge of the room, which is what I'm running towards, and that's my elite strategy on him. Oh god, I went to the wrong corner. Shoot. Okay, that's usually my lead strategy on him, but this time it didn't work. Don't worry about it. Okay, 4 hits and you're knocked off your... Okay, let's heal up real quick. And shoot, I chugged twice by accident. I think he should be going over there. Yeah. Problem is, like, okay, so when he does his blast, I don't honestly have a good way to avoid getting hit by it, except for being fast enough that it doesn't happen. That's my elite strat, but clearly I just goofed the hell up there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I can't get hit because then I'll die, and wow, I'm getting wrecked, man. It's funny because I was just playing offline for a moment, and I was doing fine offline. Oh, I didn't notice my terror. Oh my god, my terror buildup. Okay, pacifying agent. Who's terrified? Oh my god, not me. I'm not terrified. You're terrified. Okay, so... Wow, I'm getting wrecked by him. I'm more frustrated because I was just playing offline for trying to get some... Basically just trying to finish New Game Plus stuff so I can get all the achievements and also get more footage that I need, kind of both at once. And I was doing fine. I owned a Shichimen without even thinking about it, and now he is owning me. Okay, so... Maybe he just has more ways to go here, because I've never had this much trouble against him. I'm assuming he's going to be over in this direction. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the thing is, when he starts doing this, if you're right next to him, it actually doesn't hurt you. Oh, shoot. I was spamming R2, R1, whatever, a little too much there. Okay, so he's probably going to go to this corner, I would assume. Yeah, got him. Got him! But yeah, it's crazy that if you're that close to him, it just doesn't... Can't get hurt by him, so that's nice. But yeah, there you go. Cautionary tale against spamming R1 right there. Because I couldn't cancel it out to do the normal cancel attack you can get. And there we go, Shichimen taken care of right there. I kept on trying to do the death blow on him, and Sekiro's like, dude, I'm done blowing things for you. I don't want to keep blowing things. That blow's so gross. Ceremonial Tanto. Dagger with a stark white blade and hilt converts vitality into spirit emblems. Originally, this tanto was used in a ritual offering to the dragon, in which an emblem would be cut from one's own life force and set adrift on the fountainhead waters. The blade is inscribed with his true name, Devoted Soul. I don't think we know too much about the dragon stuff yet, so I don't know if I should really talk about it too much, but there is a lot I found out about the emblem, because I actually started working on my lore video in between now, for real. So that's something that I do want to talk a little bit about. Also, something I want to mention too, just because it's cool to me. The end card that I use, the song I use, is by Red Means Recording, who actually turns out watches these Let's Plays, and I had no idea until he commented. It was like, yo, dude, the song you use is the song I wrote. And so I found it from the YouTube music library, and it was just, I was trying to update my Let's Plays, the song that I use at the end of my Let's Plays on this channel, and I was literally searching for like an hour for a song that I liked, and I ended up just loving that song. I think it's called Power Up, if I remember correctly, but, yeah, it's really good. So I was just like, it's just one of those cool worlds collide things for me where I was like, what? That's crazy. All right, black gunpowder. Even the most mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications. That's not telling us much. But yeah, so spirit emblems is something that I really want to talk about because I actually found out that they're more interesting than I initially realized while I was doing my research. We're going to go do that in a moment. So that, if you remember, there was a fog wall up there before. So now there isn't. I mean, I might have been able to get up to that, but I don't think you can while that enemy, from this direction, because there's another direction you can head. Yeah, okay. All right, I guess I got everything here. There's 2 directions to get to that sculptor's idol, and I'd say that most people probably take the other way first. That's the way I got here the first time, because that guy scared the hell out of me, that Shichimen warrior. But here you go. Here's one of the ways that you can get here without the opposite way, I guess. Well, I want to go to skills anyways to talk about this stuff. I don't really remember what I wanted anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I wanted Shadow Rush, but I already got that. So okay, so one of the things I don't have though is a Shinobi's Karma Mind, and this is the stuff I wanted to talk about. So spirit emblems are manifestations of regret. Those regretful of their vile actions are haunted by many spirit emblems. Shinobi who have killed many must bear the physical toll of those sins. And again, shinobi who have killed many must carry the burden of their sins in their hearts. So, one way to get spirit emblems is obviously from killing enemies. Sometimes you also find spirit emblems in certain places. And that's something that I want to think about now, because this is something I only just figured out a couple hours ago as I was, noticed, I should say, because the way I'm handling this lore video that I'm working on is that I'm writing every single item description in my computer, and I was writing every single skill. I'm trying to write every piece of dialogue on my computer, both so I can quickly copy paste it over while I'm working on my lore videos, but also so it's just a quick reference for me, so I can just have all of it written on my computer and just quickly reference everything I need. And then additionally, just writing it all out helps me think about things because as I'm writing it, I'm thinking about it. So I've been trying to write down every single thing that has some description that's more than just it hurts the enemy. Well, that's not interesting. So something that has a little bit of lore to it. So yeah, I was trying to do a little bit of that, and some of these also have more info to them. But yeah, there's actually some interesting lore from some of these skills. Most of them don't have anything, but some of them do have some interesting stuff. So that's something that I want to start paying a little more attention to, and I want to start thinking about the item location, the items that we're picking up in their locations too. So bulging coin ports. All right, well, there's not much here. Hefty enough to bring something resembling a grin to a wolf's face. It gives you 1,000 cents, so it's pretty damn good. There you go. That's the lore of it. So I'm gonna go the reverse way right now, and this is the other direction you can come from. And the reason I'm doing this is because you actually get a different bit of a dialogue from an enemy who's over here than if you go the normal direction. And that's what I find interesting about it, and that I would assume that a lot of people haven't seen. All right, so scrap iron actually has some lore, some background lore. So iron dregs mined in Ashina. Ashina is burdened with thick snow and infertile land, but the scrap iron dug from her soil is anything but crude. So there's a couple things that we found out about Ashina that are important about it, and why everyone's warring over it. And part of it is Fountainhead stuff, which we're going to really dive into this episode, as I'm going to head into a place called Mibu Village. That's kind of my goal with this episode. But another thing with Ashina and why people, I would assume, want to be here is because of their scrap iron. And even though it's infertile and you can't grow anything here, although doesn't seem totally true to me. There is some important stuff in the area. Well, I guess Senpo is not really Ashina. That's I'm starting to realize that there's all these warring lands and stuff. And not that I didn't before, but the extent of each region's place in the war and all of that, which is stuff that I definitely want to really hammer down in my head as I talk about it, especially for my lore video. But scrap iron is Ashina's burdened with thick snow and infertile land. So there you go. But they've got like stuff like this. All right, so this, if you recall, is going to sell. That's my point. They can sell the iron. You know, they can make money. Anyways, this is the beginning of the area where you first started. And if you go this way, what you'll see is a ninja.
Hey, you there. Are you the wolf they spoke of? You don't look all that cowardly. That matters not. They say you're immortal. Let's see if that's true.
I was trying to get him to actually finish his dialogue before I really started trying to attack him. Alright, so let's actually fight one of these guys. These guys are, again, as you saw before, pretty damn difficult, but I don't know. There's some ways to get them. I got this move that I can't figure out how to do where someone jumps in the air, you can do like some sort of immediate death blow. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. Got an attack. I know he does that, but you can also get an attack on him, and sometimes I just want to get the attacks, you know? So the real thing with these guys that you really want to try to do is you want to just hammer and wail on them, so... Oh, shoot. So their poise goes down or whatever. Okay, so I'm holding L1 because that actually quickens up how fast you get your poise back. Ah! I was trying to dash into it, but it's kind of an awkward angle for me to tell where he was going to be. So I didn't want to screw myself. No! Oh, shoot. I should have jumped into him. Damn. Alright, whatever. I want to heal, but I don't feel like I have a good time to. Oh, shoot. Yo, dog, give me a break. Give me a break off of that Kit Kat bar. Know what I'm saying? He knows what I'm saying. He's into it. Shoot. Oh, I got so lucky there. He could have totally killed me in that moment. Oh, come on, this has got to be it, man. There. Death blow number 1. And that'll give me a chance to heal. All right. Part of the reason I wasn't healing was because he was so close, but part of it was just because I didn't feel like I had a good opportunity to do so. It's a bit of a combo, honestly. Oh, shoot. Okay, this time I'll take all the advantage because I haven't even hurt him yet. Oh my god, see, one thing about this game, man, is the camera bad sometimes. Like, seriously bad. That is one critique I will happily give the game, is how bad his camera is. So something to note is, okay, so after he does that jump attack, you can do one of two things. One is what I'm doing where I'm causing damage to him. The other thing is you could do the jump counter, so because he always does it every time. I just wanted to show that off there. I prefer getting the attack on him early on, because like, I mean, early on it's just like you gotta get to the point where deflections start mattering more, so you can, because you know the less health they have, the slower that stuff drains, and yeah, I want his deflection to drain slower so I can, you know. I don't know. Beat him a little bit faster. No. Bad. Bad you. Bad you. You bad. You bad. Oh, how'd you hit? How'd you even hit? Oh. Destroyed him. Oh. Scrap magnetite. Magnetic ore mined in Ashina. Forging with magnetic or magnetite produces a hard steel, a precious commodity in Ashina. Bedrock offering up this ore is constantly mined out, making it a rare one at that. Prayer bead. Currently the wolf has 4. Okay, got my 4th prayer bead. Nice. And we're gonna head over to the mid-boss that the other one I'm worst at. I keep on saying that this is the one I'm worst at and this is the one I'm the worst at, but I'll find more and more. All right, so this is gonna be the poor fool, the poor sucker who I send over to the dungeon. But first, let's talk to him and get some lore. We'll send him another time because I want to show that you can do it later on.
It truly stirs my soul. Beautiful, and yet somehow sad. As if it yearns, it calls for someone.
Hello.
Hey,
Who are you calling for? Let me hear it one more time.
Hey, you.
What? Oh, my name is Jinzaimon Kumano. My duty is to patrol the moat. I've not seen you around before. Which clan are you?
I cannot say.
You cannot say, you say? So you are a shinobi, then?
I cannot say.
Your manners could use some work. No matter. If you are a shinobi, I won't press any further.
Alright. Cool. Well, then we're done here. Just kidding.
Shinobi, have you ever heard someone playing the shamisen around here? I followed the sound and it led me to this well.
Alright, so I could lure him to the abandoned dungeon at this point as they wanted a samurai. If you don't lure him or don't even know about it, if you just keep on progressing forward, that's all you have to do to progress his quest, his normal quest. It's just don't send him to the abandoned dungeon and just keep on going down, and he'll slowly go down with you. So let's not mention it, and I'll show that off.
I have not.
Is that so? I thought since you're a shinobi you might know. I wonder who that melody calls to. I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking about it. No, it's nothing. Please forget I ever spoke of it.
Okay, I forgot. What were we talking about? I wonder if you can attack him. Oh, so I'm sorry, dude. It was a mistake.
Shinobi, I followed the...
I have not.
I thought... no, please.
Well, alright. Apparently you can attack him. Well, there's one guy you can attack. I wasn't expecting it to work. I just figured I should test it. And then... it did. Oh my. Hey. I never noticed there was a door here. Not that you can do anything with it, but... dude, look how much easier it is to progress now that I don't have to worry about anything. I can just quickly grapple. So nice. So nice. Alright, I'm actually going to come back to this spot, and I want to grab the... I want to grab something over there and just show off a shortcut, basically. Oh, wait a second. Can I not open the door from here? Oh, I never knew that. That's funny. I guess that would make sense because it's like the intro, but yeah, I never knew that. I guess I'll have to open up that door. Alright, let's quickly take care of these guys, these goofballs. Wolf! Wolfo! You done. Alright, I thought I'd just be like, oh, let me just quickly open up the paths and everything. Since I didn't open up the other path, I'm just going to wrap around, come down through the other path, and then we'll keep making progress. Alright, it'll be quick. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a quick thing. You know, what I'm really trying to do here is just see how many episodes I can go without fighting a single boss, obviously. That's the goal here, because bosses are too scary, and, you know, this way I just seem, like, decent at the game without fighting bosses. Actually, the fun thing will be that, when I do actually start really fighting the bosses, since I'm making all the progress around them at this point, it'll be like a fun, boss rush mode in a way. Even though I'm not big on boss rush modes, but not when they're like in a row. I'm actually not big on boss rush modes when it's like boss, 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 no break, and you have to beat them all without losing. But I don't mind when it's like boss rest, that sort of thing. Like Titan Souls, that type of game. Anyways, let's enhance my physical attributes. Only those who have mastered the Ashina blade may set foot inside the castle dojo. Ishin will often stop by unannounced just to keep the students on their toes. And the Ashina dojo, which is where I fought that one guy and I learned about the lightning. So that spot. Oh shoot. I thought I had a technique that I don't have, so I was trying to use that technique. Although I did just find a spirit emblem. Did you guys notice that? There's a spirit emblem up there. So maybe someone has died falling in the moat. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell me. Hey, you go up. You go up. All right, we'll get to the Ashina Reservoir a different way. I think if I remember correctly, the route to the reservoir is this way. Yeah. Huh. Forgot you even had to open that door. So all the stuff that's over here for the most part you can come back to, but things do change. Time progresses in this game, so I recommend exploring everything just in case something goes missing because of time progressing. All right, scrap iron, Mibu possession balloon. So the Mibu stuff's actually pretty interesting too. A Mibu balloon filled with fountainhead water imbued with the blessing of fortune. So when I first played the game, I kind of just didn't think about it too much, but now that I know what the fountainhead is and Mibu and everything, it actually makes this a lot more interesting. So Mibu means aquatic life or life born of the water. The Ashina consider the fountainhead water itself to be worthy of worship. This is all going to come into play a little bit later, but just the fact that Mibu means aquatic life and life born of the water is actually pretty interesting. We're going to head to a village called Mibu Village this episode. So I don't know if I'll be able to make it this episode, but that's going to be my goal. Yeah, so that's the other side of the moat. It doesn't really matter right now. But here we have a drop down to what that big gate was towards. It's weird that they would lock this when there's nothing inside, but I guess it's just like an armory that they're locking. It's not even an armory. There's nothing in here. There's no weapons. I don't know why this is locked. Why is this locked? Why would you keep this door closed? I mean, I could just run it. I could have run in and been like, oh, there's nothing here. Except for barrels of hay? I guess it's hay. At first I thought it might have been explosives. No, it's hay. Barrels of hay. Okay, so one thing we can do here is eavesdrop.
There's reports of a shinobi being seen somewhere around here. I heard the same, but lately it feels like an everyday occurrence. I know. Goes to show just how soon the battle will be upon us. Even more the reason to take these reports seriously.
Okay, so definitely important that they're talking about A, a shinobi sneaking around, which could or could not be you, but B, that, because there's a lot of shinobi in the game, but also that, you know, just more about the upcoming battle. So if I go this way, I could quickly sneak and kill those guys over there, but what you probably want to do, honestly, is go around the back so you can get rid of the bell ringer first. Not that too many people hear him, but just be safe about it, I guess. And then we can come from the back and kill this guy. And yeah, you know, just get rid of people that way. And this is the gatehouse key that we found above from the bridge up there, which I would like to show. Where's my night jar monocular? So over this way, that bridge up there, those guys who were talking, that's where we found that key, where it was talking about how it had the horn there, which is actually going to be interesting for an attack I found out on a boss later on I never knew about. Actually, you have some clothing right here that you see some of the sword guys wielding. Heavy coin purse, nice. But most importantly, in the treasure chest, we'll find Gyobu's broken horn. And if you recall, Gyobu is the first boss, and I think the only one I fought so far in this game, in this playthrough. Famed horn spear, once used by Gyobu Masataka Oniwa. Affixed to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. The horn contracts to pull enemies in, also capable of stripping crude armor. When the horn was broken during the rebellion, Ishin praised it for its splendid shape, awarding Oniwa with the cross-bladed spear of Shuzen Tamura. I'm not sure who Shuzen Tamura is. That's actually something I want to figure out. But Ishin is the guy from the beginning, the intro of the game, who basically took over Ashina with a coup. So his coup is what won Ashina for himself. And yeah, he also beats Gyobu, who was an opponent before, and he was just so impressed by Gyobu, who's like, Gyobu, you're okay by me. And then Gyobu switched sides. So yeah, just a little bit more on Gyobu. so I'm actually going to... You could try to just like quickly run across some of this stuff, but there's a mid-boss up there who I'm trying to sneak kill for one of his kills, which is why I'm going around this way. Because I suck at him. So, yeah, just being honest, I suck at him. I'm really bad at him. I'd say even worse than the gun person. Because the gun person I can kill, you know, with twice. But I struggle killing this guy even once, even after sneak killing him, so yeah. Alright, we got a new remnant here, because this is where we found Lord Kudo before.
Wolf, you said to me once, do what must be done, but I have yet to discover what it is that I must do. I don't understand. Why was I granted this power?
Okay, so to do what must be done, also this is where Kudo was probably held a bunch in this actual cell, but to do what must be done is just something we haven't seen yet, just because of the way I've been playing the game. You could have seen it before, what Kudo's referring to at that moment, but yeah, again, just the way that I'm progressing, we haven't, so there you go. And here is the bane of my existence. One of the 7 spears, I would believe. Yeah, 7 Ashina spears. Shikibu Toshikatsu Yamauchi. I think in one of the last plays I said Yamauchi or somewhere I said like mountain mouth, but that's not what Uchi means. That's what Gucci would mean. So Yamaguchi would be mouth of a mountain. Oh shoot, I meant to dash into him. I can't read at all some of these attacks. Okay. Ah! Shoot, trying to run away to heal. Just want to get a heal. Here's the thing. I've barely done any damage to him, too. It's like, come on. Oh, shoot. I could tell that was... No. Oh, God. Can I just run away, please? Thanks. The thing is, I could tell what it was going to be, and I still messed it up. Because I was so in the mode of like, oh, all he ever does is the dash one. No, fuck! Okay, that time I could tell. That time I read it properly. Jesus Christ, man. This damn 7 spears. It's because I only have 1 attack power. I should have saved him for later. Okay, dude. Kind of stuck there. Let me get some scrap iron. Oh, you're not stuck anymore. Alright. Nope. Shoot, I could have gotten some attacks there, and I didn't. No! Yeah. I gotta start actually wailing on him a little bit more. Maybe that's where I screw up with him. Because I don't wail on him enough. Because I get too scaredy cat with him. And that's probably what screws me over, honestly. Oh, I was trying to get the jump. Okay. Oh! That sucks. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. When I say I'm gonna get it, I was referring to that right there. Okay, apparently this was the thing to do. It's just wail on him. Alright, cool. This is actually probably one of the best I've ever done against him, so... We got another prayer bead for beating him. So, hey, glad it was actually on camera. You guys got to witness that. Also, I'm still using the demon bell, I think. If I'm not, I'm going to be upset with myself. Yes, I am still using the bell demon. Good. Good. Alright, so... That's one of the reasons to come back here, is just to fight that guy. I don't want to ruin too much, but I feel like I should mention that as time progresses and all that, it's important to fight some of these mid-bosses before it's too late with the time progression. And that's only true of some areas. But yeah, Ashina specifically changes a lot as the time progression happens, so try to fight some of the mid-bosses before it's too late. I think we talked about a bunch of the bundled Jizo statue already last time, so I'm not going to mention it too much here. I don't think there's anything on top here, but I might as well check it out. Yeah, nothing really. Well, we're checking. Alright, now I can try to go that way. If you notice there's this here, I haven't really figured out how to make it work properly for me. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe it is to go that way, but I feel like it hasn't worked properly for me. So what I'm going to instead do is just try to sneak kill a bunch of the guys over here, and then I'll go that way. Shoot, 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 shoot. Damn it! I wanted to try to... I was trying to stealth kill that guy. That was the whole goal of what I was doing. Alright, well, might as well just try this now, because I'm curious. Maybe that is what it's for. Oh, God. Okay. Maybe it was just to have a different way to do that. Alright, I'm going to try to actually... Oh, this guy doesn't see me somehow? Alright. Yeah, if I can get my health back from doing this stuff, that'd be nice. Surprised that guy doesn't see me anymore. Well, that's good, I guess. Look at that slide. Look at that slide. There's really not much reason to kill all these guys, except for, I guess, gathering the items, which isn't that big of a deal to me, but I guess I should, just for the sake of, you know, keeping with the whole thing of getting everything. Alright, looks like that guy's over there. And there we go. Stealth killed one of them. And if I could... Can't see what he's doing. It makes it hard to try to time it out. There we go. Okay, this guy now, I'll just kill this way. Oops. Am I missing all those, or am I actually hitting them? Oh. Nope. Oh, he's gonna do an angry attack. I wonder if this is also one where he uses up all his energy. It looks like it. Alright, cool. Yeah, like, I don't mind fighting these guys one-on-one. It's just one of those things of, when there's so many enemies at once, that's what makes it hard. Alright, so we can recheck out this area for items, which I believe there are some. Yeah, some pellets. Not the greatest thing, but actually, you know what? Pellets are great. I take it back. I love pellets. They're one of the most useful things to me. Actually, I use them more than anything else. I can't hate on them. Is there anything over in this area down here? I'd like to aggro the dogs without aggroing the peeps, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay. I think that's actually it for this area. I think I got everything, so that's cool. I was a little late. There we go. I'm trying to get better about not just mashing it and actually getting the timing down for this stuff. Because it definitely does help. I just go into panic mode, you know? Alright, so I could go for items over there, but I just honestly don't care that much. Nothing's really that important, even if there are items over there. Where we were at the beginning. So let's go ahead and make some actual progress again. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and go to the bottomless hole of the abandoned dungeon. And I guess we'll make some story progress first. I was hoping to make some actual gameplay progress, but yeah, you know what? 2 mid-bosses. Actually, yeah, 2 mid-bosses and a Shichimen warrior. So I guess I'm doing okay with fighting tough enemies and making progress in that regard. But let's go to the abandoned dungeon, because what I wanted to find was the samurai again. So as you can see now, he's made progress yet again towards where that area, which is what we're actually gonna be heading towards. And a bunch of spirit emblems here, which actually is indicative of what you're supposed to do. I think that's actually makes a lot of sense. But let's talk to him.
Ah, It's faint, but yes, I can hear it. As if it is calling out for someone, crying. Perhaps it is calling to me.
What?
Hey.
What are you talking about?
Every now and then. Yes, I can hear it. Give me a sign. Is it me you're calling to?
What's wrong?
Huh? If it isn't the shinobi, following the sound brought me here. Can you hear it? It's faint, carried by the wind. It's coming from this hole. You hear it, do you not?
I hear nothing.
I see. Perhaps I alone can hear it. Nothing else matters. I must follow that melody. That melody calls to me. At least, I believe it does.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure he has one more resting spot he can go to before it's too late to send him to the abandoned dungeon. So just in case, I'm going to do it now.
I must follow it. That melody, I am sure it
I mean, honestly, he pretty much says the same thing.
Pursue it? Shinobi, what do you think?
Actually, I heard this shamisen. It was actually you're going the wrong way. Go ahead, straight ahead, the direction I'm looking, towards the abandoned dungeon. That's totally where the shamisen was playing.
Try the abandoned dungeon.
The dungeon? Well, if the melody is coming from the bottom of this hole, I just might find a way to reach the source from the dungeon.
Yes.
Yes, the dungeon could be the way. I see. You have my deepest thanks.
Sure, no problem.
If I go to the abandoned dungeon, I can pursue the melody. I can find out who it's calling for.
Yep, totally. You totally can. All right, you go do that. I'm going to go jump off of a ledge. So, you know how we saw the spirit emblems here, which basically indicate death and regret and all that? Well, I can't hurt.
Will you be cast out? Or throw yourself in?
What?
If you wish to go to the very depths of Ashina, then you'd best cast yourself out. Over there. The depths of Ashina are over there.
Now, if I'm being honest, I wish she wasn't included.
Will you be...
What?
Just because you get a note that you can read that tells you exactly this, and I thought it was more cool, because I kind of figured it out without even seeing her, like, oh, this has got to be the spot that you're supposed to jump in the bottomless pit. And we've already found that note, too. It's, like, right at the abandoned dungeon area, the rotting prisoner's note. Supposedly, the fragrant stone is enshrined in a village in the Ashina Depths, but how to interpret throw oneself. This is as far as that old Okami tome could take me, but did they truly reach the Fountainhead Palace? But still, that whole, like, throw yourself thing, I was like, I like that. That was a cool clue. But then they have to, like, spell it out for you. So, yeah, you jump in, just mash L2, and try to get to the top one, because there's an extra goodie at the top. Amiibo Balloon of Soul. Amiibo Balloon filled with Fountainhead water imbued with a blessing for departed souls. If one pops this Sakura pink balloon in praise, gives you more resurrective power for a time. The oldest of the Amiibo balloons. Amiibo priests are known to pop them as an offering of peace of the departed. So yeah, just a little bit more about Amiibo there. All right, so let's wait. Do I want to drop in just yet? No. Okay, let's drop down this way. So basically, what you get is a couple, if you screwed ups, safety spots where it's like, okay, you can drop even further down and not die. I don't know. Okay, looks like here's another spot. Okay, I'm gonna die. Well, not die, but get hurt. Point is, you have some. I think those spots. I could be wrong, but I thought you could ledge grab on those, but maybe I was wrong. But you do have a couple spots if you miss that top one that you can make it to. And I don't think there's. Oh, I guess there's something here. What's on that downwards path then? Oh, it was literally nothing. It was literally nothing. Oh wait a second. Maybe I can jump to this now. Ha! Just wanted to prove I could do it. Yeah, and this looks like a ledge you would be able to grab. So, cool. I proved to myself what I want to prove, even though I knew there was no items down here because I've already explored it in the past. I did it for you guys. Alright, so supposedly the flame vent actually does help with these dudes. So I want to try that out. Okay, well, put some on fire. Oh, I think it makes it so they don't resurrect, right? Yeah, so apparently, yeah, as you can see, he died the first time and he didn't resurrect. So that's nice. Alright. Fistful of Ash, I don't think there's anything interesting to it. I probably should have checked. But what's Ev's? Pacifying Agent, we've already talked about this, I think, because that was one that interested me right off the bat. But before I go ahead further, now that I'm at the Ashina Deaths, this is the first part of it. Before I head further into that, let's go back to the underground waterway and check in on our samurai buddy. Why not? You know, see how he's doing. I'm sure he's just skipping along so happy. I'm positive of it, in fact. I sent him to a good place. I was like, Shamisen player, I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let's go check up on him and our friend, the surgeon.
My dear Shinobi, I thank you for dutifully completing your task.
No problem.
At this moment, the person in question is in the surgery facility of the abandoned dungeon. Our trials can now move forward. I'm sure the Master will be pleased. I offer this as my thanks. Please, take it.
Okay. Lump of fat wax. These lumps of fatty wax form inside the body in rare circumstances, can be used for intermediate and higher occultic upgrades for prosthetic tools. Considered omens of disease, they are known to grow larger as the illness worsens. And I'm assuming I would guess that the disease is the dragon rot that it grows from. But then again, you just kind of find it around, and I can't imagine that many people have dragon rot. So, but maybe it's just, consider omens of disease in general. It's kind of gross, really. But, hey, you can use it for upgrades.
It's about time I embark for the facility as well. You have performed your role most admirably. My master and I now have work we must complete.
Okay, so if we look in here and sneak a look, you can actually see our friend the samurai back there looking like he's drugged up. But he's still moving, so he's not dead, although he's right next to a couple dead bodies. Listen, dude, you were acting crazy, man. It was for your own good. Talking about a shamisen player. I heard no music. There's no shamisen player. That actually reminds me of something that you guys were doing in, I think, the 5th episode. It was like all the Kita lore comments was just cracking me up. Oh, whoops. Okay, so let's go eavesdrops.
How is this, Master Dosaku? If we were to use a strong, well-trained samurai like him...
Yes, it should work. Begin preparations.
Yes, sir. Preparing the rejuvenating water.
For the glory of Ashina, we begin, my apprentice.
Yes, Master Dosaku.
I think he says Dosaku, he says it differently every time. Oh wait, there's a different eavesdrop if I do it again? Fuck you, bug.
How is this, Master Dosaku? If we were to use a strong, well-trained samurai like him...
Yes. Begin preparation.
Yes, sir. Preparing the rejuvenate...
For the glory, we begin.
Yes, Master.
Okay, I guess I was wrong. He does say the same thing. Okay, anyways, I think sometimes they spell Dosaku with a U, and sometimes they don't have a U, like D-O-U-S. Also, if you notice, there is no one else in there with him. It's just him. So, I think he's just talking to himself. I think it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation going on with him. Or something else, but we'll talk about it more later, I guess. Oh, look, he's like so sad. The samurai bro still looks the same. He's super upset now.
It's not human. Not anymore.
I mean, he looks human.
Ah, my dear Shinobi.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. For you. From the Master.
Alright, Surgeon Stain letter. A tattered, blood-covered note written by Dosaku. See, look. There's no U. It's D-O-S-A-K-U, but before it was D-O-U-S-A-K-U. The surgeon in the abandoned dungeon. At the bottom of the Mibu village pond, you will find a Sakura carp. You will know it from its red eyes, which are said to never rot. I require those red eyes. Dosaku. If you remember, the red eyes were what were in those ogres, and they're not necessarily a good thing.
We request your assistance once again.
So, another thing with it, too, regarding the red eyes, is the red lump. A round red lump consumed to gain red eyes and reduce flinching from enemy attacks, but also prohibits the use of resurrection. A red mass is the lingering trace of one who was unable to achieve their desires. So, I don't know, interesting to put that with the red eyes thing. Actually, I guess that does make it interesting because I'm remembering what the red eyes of the carp, actually, the lore of it is. Huh.
The details are in the... If it could be obtained, we believe it could further improve our treatment.
Okay, so they're talking about the glory of Ashina and all that with what they're trying to do. Yeah, whatever. So, cool. Let's go into... We'll find out a lot more about it as we further that quest along. But yeah, like I said, I do find that quest line to be more interesting than the shamisen player quest line that you could do with the samurai. Which, I'll say what happens when I get to the shamisen player stuff. But I don't want to ruin it quite yet. But since you can only do one quest line per playthrough, might as well I'll mention it when I get to that part and what I'm missing essentially by doing the quest line the way I did. All right, so over there is another mid boss that I'm not a fan of. I guess this is the episode of mid bosses. That's what I'm discovering about today. It's a very mid boss episode. It's like a mid boss Christmas carol. Okay, so someone who just saw me was the mid boss. Damn it. Shit, I knew that you heard me, but I was hoping that you wouldn't have heard me. You get what I'm saying? Alright, so just because I happen to know where the enemies are, trying to take care of all these ranged enemies so I can take care of the mid boss and have like a safe place to fight. The mid boss, which is Snake Eyes Shirahagi, so another Snake Eyes. Wait a second, that's not him! Oh crap! As I was fighting it, I was like, why does it look like the cannon person? Because it is the cannon person! Alright, that was some shit. I'm gonna go ahead and fight it again. Although we did get the Poison Pool Sculptor's Idol, so another Sculptor's Idol right there. You can see there's an entrance actually to the Poison Pit right there, which we can't reach yet. But just something to note. Oil. Plain oil, when the jar breaks, the oil covers everything nearby. Actually, I wonder if setting the guy on fire helps, because they are giving you oil right here. I've never really tried. I don't know how I was able to sneak on that. I don't like what you did there. That was very mean. Yeah, so Snake Eyes just always seems to see. I don't think you can get a sneak attack on Snake Eyes Shirahigi. I could be wrong, but just since I never do. Anyways. Oh, shoot. I remember that last episode. It was a few days ago. Actually, I think it was like a week ago that I was actually recording those episodes, so I just remember that I had to get like really in its face and try to actually like attack a little bit more. Shoot, how the fuck are you hitting me? I'm gonna use a pellet. Oh, what the are you serious? Oh my god, I'm doing such garbage. Okay, how much money do I have before I risk it all? Yeah, I don't think I should risk it. I think I probably have a lot of money left. Shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and just quick cut this, I think. I love the fact that I can see that Snake Eyes is coming for me. Love it. Oh god, okay. So if you want to be a baby, you can just, okay. What is this, last episode again? Oh, come on. I seriously don't understand that attack. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a good way to avoid it. I mean, other than, like, backing the hell away from it, but... I just don't like that. Like... It takes too much time. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit me. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Don't, oh, no, 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 no! I meant to jump backwards. Well, I meant to just dodge backwards, I guess. Oh, now you're gonna get all your crap back. No, 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 no. Okay. Nope. Now I could try the poison trick, but that only really, it's kind of a boring trick, honestly. I don't like it. No, no, no. Oof. Alright. Kill you over the poison. And let's get the hell away so I can use a pellet. Hey, you should hang out in poison. Just throw that. What? So I wonder if it's like the bell demon that makes it so I get hurt, even when I don't properly deflect that, or if it's just a normal in-game mechanic. Mainly because I don't actually know how the bell demon affect. Oh shoot! I don't actually know how the bell demon affects a lot of things. No, no, shit. Well, that was worthless. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, shoot, shoot. I was hoping to get a... Oh, I was hoping to hurt him. Her, whatever, it's a girl. I think all the Snake Eyes... I think all the Snake Eyes are girls, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, you can stand on the poison if you like, dude. I'm just... He actually does get poisoned, like I said, or she. Okay, this should... Nope! There we go. Alright. You know, not as bad as I thought. I thought it would take me more tries. Alright, another prayer beads. Now I have 2 for killing another one of the Snake Eyes. So I want to get a little bit further this episode, honestly, in terms of my progress, but... Ah, well. I guess like the whole samurai quest took longer than I thought it would, and well, other things too. Just in general, things took longer than I thought they would. No! How did you hear me? How? Come on, get up here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna kill the dude up there first, so I don't have them shooting down on me. Because that can be pretty annoying if this guy's shooting down on you. I've had that happen before, and it just like really screws over trying to fight this enemy. Okay, where did you go? There you are. Should have dodged, actually. I mean, like, just jump forward. You got so much durability, girl. That's how I hit on girls now. You're so durable, girl. Damn, I want me some of that durability, know what I'm saying? Okay, come on. Come on, lady. Come on, lady. Okay, I mean, if you want to just stand in the poison, that's fine. I know you will get poisoned. At least that happens. They do give the enemies those status effects. I mean, I know it happens for the mid-bosses, but the thing is they have to stand in the poison for quite some time to get it. I'm waiting because I want to see the status effect happen. Does it only happen for the mid-boss? Fine, whatever. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Maybe, oh, I forgot to read that. Oh, well. Oh, there we go. I was actually giving up, and right at the last minute, she got poisoned. So, cool. I'm so happy that I got to show that. Alright, now let me stab you so I get extra health. Cool. Thank you. Whoa. A lot of times when I play, I miss some of these items, so I'm trying to make sure I get all of them. Oh, whoa, that is a creepy head there that I never noticed. Yellow gunpowder. A precious commodity only found in the sunken valley. The yield from the yellow powder is greater than that of black, lending the valley's stronghold defenses their fiery vigor. Okay. I thought there was a little more to it, but I'm thinking of a different upgrade material that has a little bit more to it. Heavy coin purse. Gimme that. And there's an item over here I missed, and then something that was driving me crazy when I did my Twitch stream, which now I know how to get because I eventually finally figured it out, was I was noticing this up here, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get to that. I kept on thinking, like, maybe if I jump off of this correctly or some other thing like that, and I just couldn't find it. And finally, I finally figured it out. I don't know why it took me so long. Usually I'm better at exploring. But if we go this way, you'll notice that there's this cave down here, right? Big giant cave, whatever. But something I had missed was, should be able to see it. There we go. This path up here. And the funny thing is I'd actually found this path before. But yeah, if you continue along this path, as I'll show, what you'll find is a monkey you can stealth kill. Which is actually pretty interesting. Oh, I never noticed this. The skeleton up here? Monkey booze. Alcohol created by dew pooled in a hollow tree. Fruits hidden by monkeys in tree hollows can sometimes ferment and turn into sake with a bit of luck. While it's known for its brutally harsh flavor, some find this acquired taste irresistible. Oh my god. I never noticed this. It's a giant ape skeleton. You can even see some of the hair and everything left there. Oh man. Oh, that's really cool. Anyways, you'll know why eventually, but like still, I mean, it's just like the fact that I'm still finding things I didn't know about. That's cool too. So if you fall down there, that's that cave that I was just at before. But the thing that I missed the first time I played, and just now, is that going back this way, if in the middle here, if you look up, there's actually a hidden path. And we can go ahead and jump up it. Or can I jump up it? I don't have the ability, apparently. No, I can't. I'm too bad at this. Anyway, there. And what you find is the way back up here. Oh, I gotta go back up, actually get that. But on the top here, more importantly, is a prayer bead. So now I have 3. But this is another prayer bead where you don't actually have to fight a mid-boss to get. Granted, to progress, this is one of those bosses where to progress, you do have to beat the mid-boss. So while the other gun-toting snake eyes you don't have to fight, this one you do in order to progress. So I guess I should note that. That is actually kind of important to note. Oh, apparently you can't. Huh. Can't go up that way. Fine. Fine. I'll get it like this. Scrap magnetite. Cool. Oh, what's this skeleton now? What is this supposed to be? Looks like just a normal skeleton, like some sort of animal, like a cow or something. Not as interesting. Does it have like gills or something though? Like sticking out of the side? I gotta start paying more attention to various skeletons apparently. Now that I made this wild find. Yeah, so cave with the light source up there, but this, as you will see, is the same cave that I dropped in from before, or not just now I dropped into, is the same cave from before. So here's the entrance that I took last time, just around the side. And yeah, just a big old cave with a giant ape skeleton on top. There we go. So, right here is where the samurai would have been. I think he's right by this lantern right there if I had kept on his quest line. Or I should say, basically, like, literally if I'd just gone here. So I guess it is you have to defeat Snake Eyes to continue his quest line, but yeah, if I'd continued forth, and if I hadn't sent him to the abandoned dungeon, that's where he'd be. And we find a hidden force here, and I'm pretty low on time, but I do want to fight one more mid-boss before I go. I think I'm technically out of time because I like to make these an hour. But I'm going to go ahead and fight another mid-boss, and then we'll fully explore this area after that. But I do want to do that at the very least. So, a bunch of roosters here. Another Mibu balloon, actually, which I guess is worth mentioning, maybe. Ceramic shard doesn't mean anything. Okay, ooh, actually, I guess you can see it from right up here. So if I look down there, you can see some, like, warriors down there with a bunch of goodies. And what's funny is my first time playing this game, I didn't even realize there was anything down here and completely missed it until someone told me because I hadn't fallen like I did just now. And I guess since I fell, I'll show this off. So you can see that there's a bunch of guys here. The thing about them is they all respawn. So you can get the EXP from them, but they're gonna infinitely respawn, so it's not really worth it. And if we fully explore, oh god, scrap magnetite. There's honestly no reason to explore this just yet, which I'll also show later, but okay, I guess I didn't quite find it, but there's a headless down there that was just what I wanted to show, but whatever. There's a headless down there. Just trust me. I don't feel like the need to do it right now and show it at the moment. Just believe me. There's a headless. Because that was a headless that I missed. I actually had to have chat tell me where it was because I had no idea there was an area down there. Giant statues somehow here.
Hey you. If you know the path of Buddha, would you slay one who opposes it?
One who opposes the Buddha?
Correct. The one of whom I speak hides in an abandoned temple up ahead. He sealed away the village in a shadowy fog, so that he can fool the villagers.
An abandoned temple?
Yes, it's an old building. The door may be closed, but there should be a hole in the second floor.
Okay, so all the stuff he says is really important just in terms of progression.
Come. Will you slay he who opposes Buddha? The abandoned temple, the door may be...
So the he who opposes Buddha thing is actually interesting to me now. It's something that I haven't really looked too much into, but I feel like I should... Wait a second. What the fuck? Who's that dead body right there? Why is there a dead body, like, tied up and shit? I never noticed that. And it's got monk beads on it. I wish I could see what its face was. I wish I knew what these, like, burning signs meant, too. I mean, I think they're prayers, but... that's where so anyways, the Buddha thing... Honestly, I don't know anything about Buddhism. So it's something that I was going to do some research on for my lore video, because I think thematically it's important to the game, as you see Buddha statues everywhere. So Yeah, it's something that I've been meaning to research. But the fact that he's something who opposes the Buddha, I think I remember reading an article about how Buddhist stuff is like very like about not living forever, like the cycle of death and all that. If I remember correctly from the article I was reading, is important to it. So, if that's correct, and this is something I need to look up, that's actually pretty interesting for what he's saying, and actually is pretty important, which will be a next episode thing. The mid-boss I'm fighting doesn't relate to that, the one that I wanted to fight. So, there's actually a shortcut over here. Granted, I didn't notice it until after a certain event that occurs, but it is a major shortcut, actually. So you could travel down that whole area to find this too, which is what I did my first time. So the other path goes towards where all that mist is, and the mist is, to me, was super confusing, and I was getting lost a lot, which is really funny after a certain event. But whatever. We're gonna get some monkeys. Shoot. Hey, we're the monkeys, and we like monking around. Monking around instead of monkeying around. You get it? Monks? Okay, I would like to... Okay, so the monkeys will actually follow me up here, so I can at least section them off. Look, guys, it's monkeys with swords and guns. They're trying to be humans. It's so cute. So cute. Come on, where's the other monkeys? There. Shoot. I was trying to... I pressed R1, and I was like, oh no, I should have L1'd, and it was too late. Doesn't matter. Alright, so Tokujiro the Glutton. He's basically just the exact same guy as Juzo the Drunkard in terms of how he works and everything. But if we go over this way, what you can do is you can actually deactivate him. So with him now deactivated, I can head back over to him this way, and I can get a stealth kill on him. So might as well do that. I don't know where he is right now, so... Oh, alright, it's right there. So I could leap and kill him, but I'm gonna stealth kill him from behind, because that's a little... That seems to work more often for me. So yeah, Tokujiro the Glutton. Oh, okay. Oh god! How I survived that, I don't know. You know, usually I fight these guys by backing off, but I was trying to fight one on New Game Plus by not doing that, and I wanted to see if that would work this time. The R2 hold screwed me the fuck over. Okay, okay, what it is screwing up my counters. That's what it is. Because he does so much posture damage to you. So, honestly, an easy way to kill him is just, like, stay the hell away from him until he does, like, major attacks, and then come into him. That would be the easiest way. It's like, be like, okay, now you're drinking, that means I can get a couple attack in. I can't speak properly. Did that big slam, that means you can get another attack in. Oh, why are you doing? You know, just like running in like that is as I said, the easier way. But sometimes it's nice to try to actually do it. Oh god, I actually got poisoned. I gotta get away and use a antidote powder, because poison actually is pretty dangerous in this game. Not that it's not dangerous in other games. Oh, I was standing on fire. That was really screwing. Fire really screws me over in this game sometimes, because I'll like dodge into it without realizing it. And yeah, that's just like... Shoot. No, jump. Woo! I knew it was a jump one. I'm glad I got it. Well, at least I haven't used my my revive yet, so I feel like I have a safety net. That's why I'm being I'm being a little cautious, but I'm not being fully cautious. Oh, yeah, jump. Damn. I was really hoping I'd time that out properly. Nope. Oh, I pressed R1. I don't know why that didn't work. That actually really bothers me that didn't work properly. Aha! I actually got it that time. Oh, shoot. He's still nabbing me, though, with that quick attack. Shoot. No, no, no. I meant to go around it. I obviously screwed that shit up. Oh god! Oh god! If he hits me off the cliff, granted, if it kills me, if I don't have enough health, that's an auto death. So I'm gonna get the hell away from the cliff. I don't care. I would punish him, but I don't want to be by the cliff. I feel like everything would be wasted, man. Everything wasted. Okay, looks like it's time to be safe. Okay. Last pellet. Yeah, I knew you had another hit in you. I knew you had another hit. Oh shit, that time I didn't think you did. I'm going with nothing here. Oh, okay. No! If I did the quick hit, if I just quickly hit him, it would have been fine, but since I charged. I actually usually don't use the charge attack. Something I've been trying different for me. You fool. Haha! With no healing left, took him down. Unrefined sake. A bottle of cloudy unrefined sake. Sake is a drink meant for sharing. This cloudy sake is one of Ashina's favorites. It has a rich, full-bodied flavor. On the other hand, it has a reputation for getting one too drunk too quickly. And we got another prayer bead. So now I have 4 again. Damn, guys, look at that. Can use another prayer bead for another level up. I'm going to go ahead and show off what's over to the side. And I'm not... The next part is really easy. I'm just not doing it because I want to be able to talk about it and not feel restrained for time. So, yeah. Let's at least gather all the items here, and then I'll use my last prayer bead, and I guess that'll be it for today, for this episode. Actually did pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. I mean, I almost died to that one mid-boss, the Snake Eyes. I almost died to this mid-boss, I guess, but since I had to run away from the Snake Eyes one. Okay, so lump of fat wax. I think this is different than the last one. Considered omens of disease, they are known to grow large as the illness worsens. Nah, I guess it's the same thing I had before. I thought maybe the other one was a different type of wax. All right, so you can see a spirit emblem right on the dead guy. So again, going with what we found out about what spirit emblems are. Like, dude hanging over there. There's a spirit emblem right by him. Yeah, so going with what I was saying about how it's actually a lot more interesting to me now. So yeah, that's the pagoda where we have to get to the 2nd floor. You actually hear a flute player inside, which we're going to ignore. Something that's interesting to notice too, actually, is this area here. Just notice that like the ground is fully covered and all that. I guess that's all I really want to point out with it. And yeah, it's super misty. We can't really see anything. I'm just gonna run away from it because right now we don't have to. You don't really have to deal with it at the moment. It's just a bad idea too. So I'm not going to. But the way that I went with Jizu, the drunkard guy, that's how you're supposed to get to the 2nd floor. And granted, you don't have to beat him. He's an optional mid-boss. And I know it's kind of terrifying to be like, oh, last time I had the help of the other guy for Juzo the Drunkard, and I have to do it by myself, so that does make it a little more intimidating than the last time you saw him, but this time it's optional. Wait, I haven't actually fought Juzo the Drunkard yet in this playthrough. I'm only just realizing that. I still haven't gotten, like, at all finished the Hirata estate. So ignore everything I said about Juzo the Drunkard. Who's Juzo the Drunkard? I don't know who Juzo the Drunkard is. Just a name I'm throwing out there. I have no idea. Listen to my physical attributes. The gun fort of Sunken Valley is commanded by the Snake Eyes. Those assholes who I fought today, actually. An elite force of women able to pierce distant targets with mighty flint cannons and phenomenal vision. So, at least we know the Snake Eyes are an elite force of women. So those would be the 2 mid-bosses that I fought. But I'm assuming the entire clan of over there at the Sunken Valley, at the gun fort, I'm assuming all those are women too. So, anyways, a little bit more lore from the 5th prayer bead necklace. And I'm now, like, okay. So now I've gotten, like, all these prayer bead necklaces. I've gotten my vitality up to 15 without needing to fight another boss. And granted, some people will struggle too much with the mid-bosses I've been fighting without upping their attack power by fighting other bosses. And that will be a huge issue for people. But I'm just trying to point out that there are other ways you can do this, where you can make the game a little bit easier for yourself if you're struggling with bosses. It's like, okay, try to get prayer beads and at least get your vitality up and your posture and all that up, and that'll help a little bit too. What do I want here? I guess I could finish off this. I don't think I care about much of this. Actually, I think there's stuff over here I like a lot. Oh yeah, because it gets you more money. Wait, no, this is the one that gets you more money. You know what? Let's just finish this off because I'm here. Vault over, sure. A skill I don't care at all about. All right, so look, this is totally done. Woo! Okay, so next time I'm going to start doing the Ashina arts because I think I actually like these ones more than what I was just going for. Prosthetic arts I never really use. I don't remember. Maybe this one I do. I don't really remember at the moment, but these two are just more Karma ones to get more spirit emblems, which, as you've noticed, I don't use much of, so I don't care about them too much. These two I can't remember. But I think some of this skill tree I actually like a lot, so I'll probably start doing that one next for the Ashina arts. Anyways, that's going to wrap me up for this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys. Peace.